of course, like, is this how he is all the time? Everyone always wants to know, is there a stage beau or a beau at home or a beau on the field?
Yeah.
Like, just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I wish the kids were here to explain this one. I'm sure they wish I wasn't like this at home. To be honest, like when I'm out to dinner or I'm at a party, like I don't like going to those things. I like going to dinner, with us and stuff like that. But when I'm at a party, asked to go to a party, I'm really quiet. Really quiet. Like I don't say anything. And a lot of people come up to me and they go, "Oh, hey," because they know that I used to play and and the guys will come up and they'll go, "Bo, hey man, I heard you're a public speaker and stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah," and they go, "We never heard you say a word." And that's kind of how I am when I'm in like a social situation like that. I just mostly listen and kind of feel my way in, because you can imagine opening my mouth and doing the things and talking to the people at a party like I talk to you guys, probably scare them out of the party, right? But a lot of times at home, I'm really serious about my life and my kids' life and our home life. So a lot of times the kids will go, "Dad, can we just have dinner?" Like I'll go on a rant on something that's happening. So this is kind of how it is. It's kind of how it's always been. But in certain situations, very quiet. Like don't talk at all. Mostly listening, trying to figure things out, especially with the culture. Like when I'm out in public, like when if I'm, like I am with you guys, this is like you guys are committed, right? The rest of the world's not committed. So I don't talk to people who aren't committed. That would be like abuse.
Yeah, and I think it's like I have to drag him to parties, but he's really protective of his energy. So he knows that when he's in an environment where, people aren't committed, it just drains him, And even though I go, just have fun and keep it light, and that drains him. So, we just have to be really conscious of that with all that's demanded of him up here, and with our family, that comes first. So, sometimes I'm like, "Come on, kids, let's go to a party. We're leaving Dad at home."
Which is often the case, and it's cool like that. Like,
and all our friends know, like they make fun of him, So they know, like, "Oh, where's Bo? Home?"
Yeah.
So everyone knows, it's good. But.
Yeah, and some parties that I do go to, like I always go to the guy or the gal who's hosting, or the husband or the wife, and I'll go, "Hey, is it cool if I go home now?" And because my family's staying. And they're like, "Yeah, go to bed," and I just go, and everybody's really cool with that. Yeah, I remember one time we were at this party. It was like, I don't know if it was like a Super Bowl party or some nonsense like that, and so you're in there, with people who are like betting and gambling and watching the, Lady Gaga, and some people want to watch the commercials, and I'm just going like this, "Oh my God." And so I just remember this. Dawn was walking by. And she had like dip in her hand, like she was passing out dip. So I was sitting with this other guy who's like maybe 20 years younger than me and has kids like my age, but he's a former athlete. And he's talking to me, and as Dawn walks by, he says a sentence something like this: "So, Bo, you know what I think we should do, like you and me, is like I should bring it up about 20%, and you should bring it down about 20%. And Dawn is walking by with dip and goes, "That's not going to happen." Because he was talking about building a school for kids and, really create some real players, like educate them in the things that are really necessary in life. That's what we were talking about, and he wanted to build it with me, right? And I'm like, "No, and then she walks by and goes, "That's not going to happen." And so the school just went away like that fast. Because he's trying to be more comfortable with me, right? So if I can just bring my standards down a little bit, he would feel more comfortable there. Well, I don't want anything to do with a school with standards down there. We've got enough of those, right? So, yeah, thanks.